Hello kids! I am Mrs. Merlin M. Bisinga, a grade 2 teacher of Dujali Central Elementary School. We are now in Module 2 in English, and you will be learning about recognizing alphabets and words with medial E. Here's the objectives for today's lesson. Number 1, recognize letters in English and Filipino alphabets. Number 2, recognize words with medial E. Can you still remember our English and Filipino alphabets? To be refreshed, watch this and enjoy!
A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, N, G, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Alpabeto Pilipino, ulitin natin ito. Ulitin natin ito.
We're back, kids! Have you enjoyed watching the video? Here's now our English alphabet. English alphabet has 26 letters, while Filipino alphabet has 28 letters. There are letters in a Filipino alphabet that are not present in English alphabet. These are NE and NG. What we know? Letters make up a word. Each letter in a word is represented by a letter sound. Some words have the medial E sound. Examples: we have web, net, bed, and ten. Now, to test ourselves, let's help one another to complete the English alphabet. Write the missing letters on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. Let's begin. In number 1, the missing letter is letter C. For number 2, the missing letters are E and H. Number 3, the missing letter is letter J. For number 4, missing letters are O and P. For number 5, we have letters Q and R. Number 6, the missing letters are U and X. And the last, the missing letter is letter Z. Recognizing the alphabets and words with medial E. Word is made up of letters. The word bed is made up of 3 letters. These are B, E, and D. B is the beginning letter and has the B sound. And letter D, the final letter, has the D sound. While letter E, the medial letter, has the E sound. Another example, The word net is made up of 3 letters. These are N, E, and T. N is the beginning letter and has the N sound. T is the final letter and has the T sound. And E is our middle letter and has the E sound. Write the beginning or initial letter of each word. Number 1, look at the picture. The first picture is a number 10. The word 10 begins with letter T. The sound is T. And the word is 10. Next is pen. The initial letter is P. Next is a keg. The initial letter is K. For number 2, we have here the picture of a jet. The word jet begins with letter J. Next is a picture of a web. It begins with letter W. Next is a nest. The word nest begins with letter N. Number 3, the picture of a bell. The word bell begins with letter B. Next is a net. The word net begins with letter N. And the last is a picture of a tent. The word tent begins with letter T. Now, what is it? Next activity. Write the letters before, between, and after the given letters of the English alphabet. Do the activity on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. Number 1, letter C and D. What letters after letter D? Number 2, what are 2 letters before letter O? For number 3, what 2 letters are between W and Z? Number 4, what 2 letters before letter J? Number 5, what are 2 letters after letter M? Number 6, what are the 2 letters before letter T? And number 7, what 2 letters are after letter B? Write the final or ending letter of each word. Now, we have here the picture. I'm going to answer the first picture. Then after this, you answer this up to the end. The picture of a hen. The final sound to complete the word hen is letter N, or the sound of N. Okay? Continue answering this one up to the last number. Okay. This time, write the next 3 letters of the given Filipino alphabet. For number 1, I'm going to write 3 letters after letter A. B, C, and D. Continue answering up to number 5. Next, copy this in your notebook and write the missing letters of the Filipino alphabet. Try to observe how I'm going to answer the first line. A, B, C, D, E, F. Continue answering until you finish. Read the given rhyme and observe how the sounds of words end. Orally, read and answer the questions that follow. So this time, we will read the story together. Pan's Hen by Lisel D. De Jesus. Pan has a pet hen. The hen is in the den. Pan went to the den to feed his hen. He saw 10 eggs in the nest. He called his brother Len to see the 10 eggs. So this time, you are going to answer the questions orally. Question number 1. Who has a pet? The answer is Pan. Number 2. What is his pet? It's a hen. For number 3, how many eggs does the hen have? There are 10 eggs. Where is the hen? The hen is in the den. What have you observed to the following words or our answers? How are the words similar? They are similar in medial letter. Again, let us read. Pan, hen, 10, and den. This time, answer the activity with yourselves or do it alone. Do the following activities on sheet of paper or in your notebook. Write the big and small letters of the English alphabet. Write your answer inside the box. Number 2, write the big and small letters of the Filipino alphabet. Another questions to be answered, and this is oral answer. Let's do this together. Number 1, how many letters does the English alphabet have? It has 26 letters. How many letters does the Filipino alphabet have? It has 28 letters. What 2 letters does the Filipino alphabet have that are not present in English and alphabet? These are NE and NG. What is the medial letter of the words hen, 10, and man? It's medial E. For number 5, what is a word made up? A word made up of letters. For number 6, why is it important to know these alphabets? To help us form words and be able to read them. Another activity. Do this again with yourselves. In which alphabets are the following letters found? Write your answers on a sheet of paper in your notebook. There are numbers that have two answers. I'll give you an example for number 1. Number 1 is letter K. Letter K belongs to English alphabet and also in Filipino alphabet. Both has letter K in English and Filipino. Continue answering from number 2 to number 5. This time, another activity. Do this with yourselves. This is now the instruction. Read the sentences and answer the questions that follow. Write your answers on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. I'll give you an example for number 1 for you to follow. Read the sentences carefully, answer the questions below, and choose the correct answer inside the box. For number 1, Ted has a big red bell in his belt. Who has a big bell? The answer is Ted. Continue answering up to number 5. Another activity. Draw inside the boxes objects that begin with the following letters. Do this activity on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. Again, I'm going to answer the first line or boxes above. First letter is letter F. What object are we going to draw? So we can draw a fun. Next is letter M. What object do you want to draw? You can draw a mat. Next, for letter L, you're going to draw again an object that begins with letter L. It's a lake. Next box is letter S. We have here a snake. Okay, so continue answering up to the last box. Show your talent in drawing. What have you learned today? That English alphabet has 26 letters. The Filipino alphabet has 28 letters. That there are 2 letters in the Filipino alphabet that are not present in the English alphabet. These are letters NG and NE. Don't forget, some words have the medial E sound. Here are some examples. Let us read this together. Everybody. Web, net, bed, 10, man, pet, Ben, red, keg, jet, leg, bell. This time, you are going to write the letters of the English alphabet in order. Do this activity on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. Next is additional activities. Write a word with medial E and begins with its letter. Do this on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. We have number 1 example, bag. It has E sound, or the word has medial E. Number 2, we have set. It has a medial sound E. Number 3, the word is man. It has a medial sound E. Now, you continue answering up to number 9. We're done. I hope you learned a lot. Let's call it a day. Goodbye.